Hello and good evening. Neil here with the free video tonight for Voodoo and Strike Zone members. And I just finished the premium video and we looked at the SPX and really kind of specific and in detail looking around with some various factors that making a plan for the SPX. So if you're in the Voodoo or Strike Zone membership, make sure you check that one out. And for the kind of free video tonight, I'm thinking I wanted to look at maybe crude. Let's look at that. Oh, by the way, just kind of real quickly on the SPX, another new all-time high today, 6,100 in the SPX, big strike. Huge move, just really impressive. Now, crude. I've been working this thing in crude that has me quite bearish and have been for a while. But this is taking a long time, and it's not really broken to targets that I honestly really had in mind. What you've got on the left over here is a weekly chart, and on the right it's a daily chart. And you can see that what I'm working with here, what I'm thinking, my thesis here basically is that on this daily, well, it's true on both, but let's look at the daily on the right over here for a minute. We're working this wedge kind of formation, this wedge idea. That basically I dropped this vertical line on here to kind of highlight what I'm considering sort of the beginning part of it. Arguably, we could go back a little bit further, but it right there is okay. And I do that because I like to see this formation get near, we'll call it about 75-ish, just by the naked eye. You don't have to measure it exactly, but about 75% of the way through from the beginning of it to to the apex, and it's ready at that point, I think, to really get serious and really kind of make the move and break out. So I'm bearish, and have been for a while, and I'm looking for numbers that you don't even want to know because they're real cheap. 63, just kind of a nice little warm-up sort of thing. But are we ready here, to kind of make that move? I would caution you, on that. When it's come down into these levels previously, you can see it holds nicely and it bounces back up into the middle. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me to see it do that again next week, which would have it range bound here for a little while longer, and then it makes its mind up which direction is it going to come out of this formation. Is it going to be a blast off to the upside, or a puke down? And that's my vision on it. Would be it's going to go lower. So in a nutshell, look, when this thing does bounce back up into the middle, just kind of take a screenshot of this and get the levels. And these are voodoo lines, man. These are great levels for crude. It's fantastic. We get a little further through here, and when this thing breaks, you want to be you want to be ready. So what I do with this is, like, when it comes back up into the 69 or so, right up in here, sell it again. Just keep it essentially making lower highs and higher lows to better kind of work its way through this little formation, and then it decides, okay, I'm ready to go. Okay, fine. Which way? You want to up or down? And you don't really, honestly, I don't think you have to catch the first break. After it breaks, then the trip back up to test the overhead from which it just finally broke down through what was the floor, then ceiling. That's when you can get involved also on the move back up after the break, right? So you don't have to watch it like every minute thinking, oh boy, if I missed the break, I've missed it or something like that. No. There's plenty. If we get this right, there's going to be plenty of distance to travel to targets, and so that's what I've got for you tonight. I hope you have had a great week and you do have a nice weekend, so we can look forward to reconvening again next week and doing this all over again. Till then, good. Take care and good trading.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me